Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we've got a beer from Magic Rock, and this is their Guavarita Weisse, and as you can see it's brewed with guava, lychee, lime and Thai basil, Berliner Weisse. It's coming in at 4.7% ABV, and it's brewed in collaboration with Collective Arts out of Hamilton, Ontario in Canada. So yeah, so there's a little bit of spiel on the beer. The malts are Golden Promise, malted wheat and acidulated malt. The hops are T&Cs, Nelson Sauvin and lemon drop. Other ingredients are guava, lychee, lime and Thai basil, which I've already said. Siren culture are I'm not going to be able to pronounce some of these, but it will be in the commercial description down below, so it's easy to do that. The yeast is WLP001. And best before we got here on the 10th of June of 2019. I'm reviewing this on the 30th of November of 2018. So this was our second beer in Good Beer Live, and we just recently went live with. And so this is my own kind of take. So thank you to Honest Brew for sending me the beer. Go and check them out if you probably know the spiel I'm going to say by now, but anyway, if you're new to Honest Brew, go on there with the code GoodBeerLive. That entitles you to £10 off your first delivery and free delivery on £35 and over. So it's worth doing. And this beer isn't available now as I'm recording, but there's a whole host of other beers. The beer before the Ears for Elderberry was available as I'm recording, and the beer following this one will be available, or is available currently as well. But anyway, check out the can once again and we'll get into the beer. There you go, typical kind of Northern Monk kind of amazing artwork on the cans. So, beer in a glass then. Yeah, it's a hazy, almost like a haze for days kind of Berliner Weisse really. It's like a light kind of orangey colour. Carbonation's dropped off a little bit now because it's been out of the can for, I don't know, 3/4 of an hour or so. So let's get into the aroma on this one. Wow. Really kind of, you're getting the lime, it's a little bit hibiscus, basil. Yeah, hibiscus, basil-y sort of thing. It just reminds me, lime I have quite a bit when I have a stir fry, so kind of quite familiar with that one. It really does change the dish. Basil, of course, on a spaghetti bolognese, just sprig on top or something like that. I actually grow it as well. Always like to rip the leaves up and just smell it. You really do get an idea of that herb's about. Quite a potent one. But yeah, that's coming through on this. I don't know how much they added to when they brewed or etc. But the slight earthiness to it. Maybe it's from the Nelson Sauvin hops. But yeah, not too kind of overly sharp on the aroma. But yeah, let's just crack into it. Enough waffle. Cheers. Yeah, it's one of them real kind of low-key Berliner Weisses, sours, whatever you want to call it. Really approachable. It's not one of them puckering ones at all. You're getting that kind of guava, basil, lime. Dry. It's quite dry. It's a little bit sharp, but not overly. It's kind of like in the middle, I'd say, of the scale. It's not making me pucker up or nothing. If you're new to the style, it might be a bit too more. Might be a bit too kind of that sharpness. Maybe if you're new to the style, then but give it like, I don't know, half a dozen mouthfuls and then your palate does adjust this kind of style of beer, I find anyway. Even if you don't like it, by the end of it you might like it and you might go on to other things within the style. Just saying. It's drinking so well. I mean, we're a bit late in the season now, but I would imagine when this first come out in August, this would be absolutely amazing. A couple of cans of this outside when it's really warm, barbecue, happy days kind of beer, you know. Sweating, have one of these, great stuff. In terms of a rating then, for me, for my personal palate, I'm going to give this I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, a 3.75 on the Untapped scale. So over to Untapped then, it's had 1,815 check-ins, 186 in the last 30 days. So it's kind of tailing off a bit. 1,609 actual ratings wise, and it's coming up, there you go, 3.75. So that's pretty much bang on where I think this beer is. And yeah, really cool. I've got a fair playlist for Magic Rock, so check that out down below. And yeah, this is their Guavarita Weisse, a sour Berliner Weisse, and got a fair few from Collective Arts as well, so I might put that down below as well if I remember. But if not, go and check out my my playlist list, and done some good beers as well. So thanks to Honest Brew again. If you've had it before, let me know down below, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.